There are literally thousands of books offering dating tips, and today there is a new addition to the genre, but this one has a twist. It's called How to Talk to Girls and is filled with advice for boys from 8 to 80. But what makes it notable is the author, Alec Graven, is only 9 years old. Alec, good morning to you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. You're 9, but you wrote this book
when I was 8.
When you were 8, in 3rd grade. Started as a classroom project, right?
Yes. It was actually just writing time. So, we got to write whatever we want, and I chose to write about girls.
And why? But not just girls, but advice for boys on how to talk to girls.
Yes, because I saw a lot of boys around the playground. They were having a lot of trouble getting girls to like them. So I wanted to write a book that would kind of help them.
Do you think of yourself as sort of an expert when it comes to talking to girls? Or?
I don't really know. A lot of people have said I'm an expert, but I kind of think maybe since I studied kind of.
What do you mean you studied?
Well, I kind of observed at recess. Mm-hmm. So
you watched the interaction of boys and girls.
Yes.
And saw that it wasn't quite working.
No.
But how did it become from a classroom project to a book, a published book?
Well, what happened was Miss Dupree, my teacher, she gave it, she liked it, and then she showed it to the principal, and the principal sold it at the book fair, and my book was the #1 seller.
At your school book fair?
Yes, and then a local news station called 9 News went over and they did an interview on me. And then they told the Ellen DeGeneres show, and they
it's big time.
And then they and she asked me to be on her show, and she gave me and my mom tickets to go meet with HarperCollins.
And the rest is history. Now we have a book. So let's talk about some of the tips in this book. What is the biggest mistake that boys make when it comes to talking to girls?
Well, probably they can't get over it. So life is hard. Move on. You have to get over it.
Oh, if the girl doesn't like you.
Yeah, because otherwise, everything just crashes down. They're all depressed and they don't play, and they just they spend their time getting locked up in their room and. Yeah.
So move on.
Yeah, you have
the biggest
to move
mistake.
on,
They have to move on. Some of the other tips you have, you say it's a bad idea for a boy to try for too many girls. Why is that?
That's probably because when you get older, you have to try to arrange dates for all of them. So it's pretty hard because then you have to say, oh, I have to reschedule your date. Oh, can I move over this? And
so it gets a little bit too crowded.
Yeah, and then they get jealous, and then they start all dumping you at the same time, and then you end up with none.
You also tell a boy important to comb your hair and not wear sweatpants. Why?
Because, well, you need to look that's kind of casual, and so you would be a little grubby and everything, and girls don't really like that.
And I know that you said if moms don't like it, maybe since moms are girls, other girls wouldn't like it either.
Yeah, because your mom wants you to comb your hair and wear sweats, and she's a girl too.
Sure, exactly. You also say that girls tend to like boys who are smart, so act smart.
Yes. Well, they tend to like the smartest kid in the class. Yeah, so that might be a good thing to shoot for, because then you pretty much get all the girls.
Okay, so class clown, no.
No.
No, okay. And you also say that in elementary school you should try to get a girl to like you, not love you. Why not?
Because, the hard thing is boys is they can't hold on to girls for a long time. So because some boys, they might get the girl to like them at the start of a recess, and then at the end, the girl dumps them.
Oh, I see, okay.
So, some boys know how to hold on to them, but it's kind of hard. So, and that's why you just need to know the right way. In middle school, it's kind of easier because you're a little older, and when you're about 15, 16, you can go on, you can start going on dates, maybe, if your parents allow it.
And what's a date to you?
Well, maybe if a kind of old date is going out to dinner without your parents coming along, we're probably an early date, and this isn't really considered a date, kind of. You go to a movie with the girl without your parents coming along, and then they pick you up at the end of the movie.
Okay, so that's something maybe you could even do at your age, maybe?
Yes, probably, if your parents allow it, because it's not really a date, like going out to dinner and everything.
Have you, since you've written this book, have you become sort of a chick magnet? Be serious.
Really, not really.
No. I thought for sure the girls would be all over you, no?
They're kind of all over me when I go on, like when I go on a really big news station like the Today Show. Then they might be saying, "What was it like? What did they have there? Who did you meet?" And so it's kind of like that.
Okay, well, congratulations on your book. I think it's
Thank
pretty
you.
exciting. And also, some of the proceeds from the book or the advance are going to go to Stand Up to Cancer.
Yes.
You're hoping to raise $100,000 for that organization,
Yes.
which is very important. Alex, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you, too.
Nice to meet you. And the book is How to Talk to Girls, and we should note the illustrations are by Kay Asadera. And to read an expert, log on to todayshow.com. Alex Grevin, thank you.